Obedience are behaving like political bandits, controlling P2B. BWALA Daniel speaks. Daniel BWALA, a former spokesperson of the Atiku Okowa Presidential Campaign Organization, says Peter Obi, presidential candidate of the Labour Party LP in the 2023 poll, is not a decent opposition leader. Speaking in a chat with a cable on Saturday, BWALA said Obi never comments the federal government, even when they get it right. Peter Obi does not have a history of political culture like a traditional Nigerian politician. Also, he does not have a track record of political mentorship to help people rise in politics, BWALA said. Peter Obi is not a political leader. He has not identified his identity in politics. He keeps saying he's the new opposition leader in Nigeria. He thinks opposition is trolling, and that is why people call him social media president. Trolling is not opposition. While he is trying to copy the model of Donald Trump, he falls short of even the extremist policies of Trump. While Trump controls his base, Obi is controlled by obedience. If Trump asks his supporters to move, they move. But here, if P2B wants to say anything and Obedient asks him not to talk, he will keep quiet. That is not the sign of a political leader. BWALA added that Obi should occasionally propose alternative policies. Opposition is providing better policies. When something positive happens, a good opposition will say that they agree with the government. He said, for Peter Obi, the day something positive happens, he will disappear from social media. The day he wants to make noise, he will appear. He said he has a philosophy of not paying ransom for anybody. When President TINUBU said he will not pay ransom to kidnappers, we expect him to come out and say he agrees with the notion. Rather, he tweeted as if the federal government should do everything possible, including giving out money. His supporters, majority of who are outside Nigeria, are disgruntled and they think the problem are caused by the establishment. They are behaving like political extremists. They keep talking about taking back the country, but they will not discuss policies on how they want to achieve that. They are behaving like political bandits. Now, this is coming from Daniel BWALA, who does not know his left from his right. There are people who they're supposed to be, careful not to bring them out in the public. You understand? In the way of, they're not by any way, they did not have that capacity to come out and address us. I'm telling you. This is coming from Daniel BWALA, who last election, he left the APC just because the APC, picked a Muslim ticket. He went to PDP, became the spokesperson for Atiku for PDP in the last election. And I do not know for any reason, only he knows, he now went back to APC and is now fighting to be in APC. Doesn't make sense. It's not, to me, it does not make sense. This one that does not know what he's using his life to do. You don't know what in his life they do. All he's doing is gallivanting from one place to another. You are now coming out. Now, he's saying P2B is not a good opposition. How else do you want a good opposition should be? You are saying P2B should bring out new policies. Has he not been giving out new policies? Have you ever taken one? We do not know now. We are not in the government. It is only the government that knows. Do you understand? Do you know how many times he has suggested things to do, which I don't think the government follows? And you're here telling us that he's this one, he's that one. Oh, God, you don't even know what you're saying. Take it from me, you don't know what you're saying. You're saying the obedient control P2B. That is not true. Do you know that after the February 25th election, that is the presidential election or the general election, good. Do you know that it was P2B that held the fort? It was him that held the fort for his supporters. If not, Anything that wanted to happen then would have happened. It was still him that they were looking at as he was telling them, calm down, let us follow the legal way. You are getting it all wrong. And it is because I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. That is what you want to see. He is the one that was holding the fort and telling them, no, let us not do like this, let us do like this. If it will be as if his supporters wants to come outside and do something, he will tell them. They will even if you go that time on social media, they will say it is because of you. If not be because of you, these people go collect. Be it. So it is actually strange for you that does not know your left from your right. You're gallivanting from one political party to another to come out and you are saying obedience, they are controlling P2B. Yes, there are things that P2B does actually. At times he comes out and he hears from them. So make sure somebody who is actually a listening leader. If you're a leader who you have blockhead, all you do is whatever that comes to your mind. You do not carry the people along. Believe you me, you're going to have problems. But he is actually a leader who listens to his followers, and his followers also listen to. It is vice versa. He makes his followers feel heard, and so he himself, whenever he speaks to them, he also feels heard as well. It is vice versa. And you are being oh my god, and you are behaving like an idiot by being controlled by your stomach. That's why I'm saying somebody that does not know, though this thing this word you use is not okay. I no support this word where you use. But Daniel BWALA is also behaving like somebody when na hunger and they push you up and down. Make we talk the truth. Because today you are here, next tomorrow you are there, next tomorrow you have gone back. You know even they use at how many years? You don't know what you go to life do. You can't go there. At how many years? Is Daniel BWALA up to 40, 40 something or 50 years? Now you run up and down like say you be youths. Hello. There are anarchists who have brought down their region and are trying to transfer the same to Nigeria, which is vehemently rejected. Okay, so you still have this notion of obedience now one particular region. They play. There are people from the north that are obedient. There are people from the north central, the northwest, the northeast that are obedient. There are people from the south, the southwest, and the southeast. The same way you have people who are Batians from, also geopolitical zone. The same you have people who are supporting Kwankwaso. So don't come outside to, at this time and age, you think that the obedience are made up of only people from the east. Come on now. Eji, you are still sleeping. If empathizing and being available to connect and engage with the people you are leading, being held by the jugular to be accountable means that P2B is being controlled by the obedient, then yes, P2B is totally happy being controlled by the obedient. I love this angle. Say something else that we don't already know. Exactly, like I said, he feels heard, the people feel heard. He's able to listen to them. And so whenever he also speaks, they listen to him. Shikinaka pitch. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.